Hey, what's up my crypto fans? So in today's awesome video, we're going to go through what happened with the Helio protocol hack and the 15 million that hackers were able to drain from the liquidity pool. Now they did this by exploiting a previous hack and piggybacking on what happened because there was a delay in the pricing update. But I also want to give you more information of where we are now, what they're doing about the hack and how they're getting back to the peg, but also to give you a bit more information as there's not much out there that I've seen on the YouTube at the moment. So if you want to know all that cool stuff and more, stay tuned and let's go crypto. Boom. So before I get into this awesome update, for those of you that are new to the channel, I'm Christian and this is Crypto OG, where I give you all the news, reviews and overviews in the crypto, DeFi and NFT space. And for those of you that are feeling generous, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe bar and tickle that bell notification because it does help me and the channel. And the boring bit that I know you love to hate, anything you see, hear or choose to ignore is not financial advice. No, it's just me being nice and giving you an update. So with that boring waffle out of the way, let's jump straight into the update. Well, as you can see behind me, attackers have made away with 15 million from the staking platform that is Helio after the Anchor exploit. Now, anyone that's invested in this or has been following this will know what happened and been seeing some of the updates. But I just want to give people that don't know about this or are interested in what's happening now a little update, because I've not seen many videos out there, to be honest. But for those of you that have got information, please leave a comment below and I will leave all the details of the information from here and the information from the Twitter account in the description. So moving on with that, it says an unknown group of hackers drained 15 million from the liquidity pool in BNB chain-based staking platform Helio on Friday. Now this was done in the early hours of Friday morning Asia time. Now here it does go into quite a bit of information, but I'm just going to pull out the key highlights. It says the Helio exploit came hours after the DeFi Anchor was attacked for 5 million. Now the Anchor attacker was able to mint 6 quadrillion A, B and BC tokens, which they eventually turned into roughly 5 million USDC. Now that's obviously the stable coin. Now it says the Anchor exploit caused the price of A, B and BC token to plunge 99% in a matter of minutes following the attack, which obviously if you was investing in this would leave you heart-wrenched and absolutely panicking in a crypto market that we've just had continual bad news on. So I do feel for anyone's in this, but there is some signs of good news and grasses of greener coming later on in the video, so do stay till the end. It says the blockchain data shows that the Helio attacker acquired 183,000 ABNBC tokens, which is 10 BNB during Asia morning hours of Friday. Delayed Oracle data on Helio then allowed the attacker to borrow 16 million's worth of Hey stablecoin. So they absolutely seen the exploit, knew what they were doing and executed it absolutely perfectly. He said they illicitly gained Hey, which was then swapped for 15 million of the Binance peg token BUSD on the blockchain data Blocksec tells you. Now, for those of you that haven't seen this or don't know about this, I would click the link in my description to go over to here and have a look of all this detailed information, because it does tell you what happened, and Blocksec have really gone into the details, how that attacker made more than 107.65 BNB, all of the kind of transaction stuff, and it gives you the steps. So do go into that. We won't do it for the sake of this video because a lot of people probably know, and I purposely want this video to see what is happening now. But finally, some good news was that Binance managed to freeze 3 million linked to the attack, which was then allegedly moved by the attackers to the exchange. So they did manage to get some of the money back. Now it says Read more on the protocol anchor that reimburse users affected by the 5 million exploit. So do go into this link if you need to cover yourself with that, anyone that's been affected. I want to go through the 7 biggest acts in crypto this year and show you that 15 million is very small in comparison to the big bad boys that we've been seeing. Now, for those of you that have been following crypto for as long as I have, or the thing, will know that so far this year, nearly 3 billion has been stolen, and the majority of hackers are focused on cross-chain bridges. Now, the big bad boy one we knew was the Ronin network, which was Axe Infinity and the Mavis kind of group that got done for 625 million. Then there was the Wormhole bridge, which got done for 325 million, which is able to bypass the cross-chain bridges verification. Then we had the Nomad bridge hack of 190 million. So you can see the magnitude of these hacks, and 15 million is not major in the grand scheme of things, but for me, it's still as bad. Whether you steal 100 or 100 million, it's still someone else's money that's not yours. Now, here we also had the Beanstalk Farms at 182 million. For me, that one's a little bit more fishy, but you let me know if you know about that in the comments. I think because all of that was taken and everything got drained, I think that was a bit of an insider job. But again, that's just my opinion, no facts on that. And there was the Wintermute, 162 million. Which this affected a lot of people back in September and was not very nice at all. Then Mango Markets. Mango Markets got battered in October, and this was absolutely bad. This nearly put Mango Markets out of business, but luckily enough, they managed to sort of get a little bit of information. The individual later made a governance proposal requesting that Mango uses its remaining funds to repay bad debt within the protocol, but that was shot down by the community. Now, this was done by one individual who did come out on Twitter and say he did it. I can't remember the guy's name, but I think he's some big fat bold ginger dude that did say as long as he didn't get in trouble, they had to sort of negotiate his deal, and that big old turkey ran off into the sunset. But again, what can you do if he's done that? Then number 7 was the BNB chain that got smashed for 100 million. So these are big crypto acts. So the one that's happened at the moment, in the grand scheme of things, is actually 10x down from that nearly. Now, this is really important. We go into the Twitter, and here you can see the update from the Helio protocol to say that they are doing everything they can in their power to recover the peg, and the peg is obviously pegging it back to the $1. It says it understands the importance of transparency, and they are keeping people updated on Twitter. I would have liked to have seen a few more update videos because this is not my usual video, but I have been following this closely because I do look at Helio and Anchor. Anchor I was massively invested in, and I wanted to update everyone. Here it says they thank everyone for the continued support. So these guys are trying to do the best thing. You know, a hack is a bad thing to happen with anyone, but it is how the project and the team try and pivot from that and recover what has gone on. They've not done like a couple of the shite stable funds or any of the other stuff that's gone out there and said, oh, things have gone bad, we're not going to do anything, we're locking the project down, and we'll let you know in a year's time and update if and when we can be bothered to recover the dough or actually help you out. They've not done that. They're working as fast as they can, and I'm going to show you some price charts in a minute that shows me that they have done absolute wonders in the last few days. Let's just look lastly before I let you go at the price. You can see here that it's already recovered up to 90 cents. So for me, this is absolutely bounced back tremendously. Now I'm going to show you the doom and gloom here. You can see when the hack happened, we literally fell off the cliff edge. That's like literally falling out of the plane without a parachute. And anyone watching that at the time and had funds in this, my heart goes out to you because you would have had your hand in your mouth and absolutely shite yourself. But look at what's happened. Because of the way they've dealt with it, the peg has shot all the way back up now, and we've covered nearly 90% of this, which to me is phenomenal. You've got to remember the hack only happened on Friday, and by Monday, we're nearly back up. So for anyone that's sort of got that token or is estate in this thing, you do see that they are trying to work their way back, and it's not as bad as everyone would have thought back in the beginning. But again, let me know what you think in the comments. I did want to bring this update to you because I did want to give the team a shout out that they are actually working hard, because I've not seen many videos on it. I did want to sort of dampen kind of the fear and the FOMO and the FUD that's out there, because obviously the hack, and you're going to hear about this and think, oh, everything's gone. But as you can see, the recovery phase is well on its way and doing brilliant. But as always, trade safe, trade smart, and don't get ripped.